Call halal, wahawad, la Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'asham Rakak Wadash, the abundance to the elder apostles, that great millstone, rule well, and have taught his knowledge. Salutations to you, fellow laborers that's doing the work of truth and sincerity. Shalom to the few akwaf that believe, listen, and learn. Now, in this video, last weekend, last Saturday, I had a family friend come up to the camp, which is my mother's longtime friend, and I try to deal with her really short and concise, or nice and concise, so to speak. Because I initially told her, she can listen, she's welcome to listen. But one thing about women of Israel, they like to run their mouth too much, and always speak when they're not supposed to be speaking. And so I didn't go as hard as I could have, and just really bring out the scriptures and show her why she's not supposed to be speaking, which that's on me. I should have did that. I was just trying to continue on with the street ministry. I was trying to continue with the lesson, and this is why we say that when women come around, they bring in confusion, because that's what she tried to do. And she tried to bring in like this old nigga church feel, just speaking, what I'm saying. And I gave her like 2 or 3 chances. Like the third time I heard, I think it was the third time I heard her say something. That's when I actually said something, because she make me like it's like I said, like it's a nigga church or something. It's not that at all. So this is my response. All his business. He didn't play around. He went back to.
Come on now, preach that already.
Become this man. He teaching them, everything you say, camera pick up. We don't want to make it like no, when we make it church. We just.
I can't help it.
No, you are. Just
hit my spirit now.
Oh, you preach for me, Miss Betty.
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead. Now, see, I tried to do say it that way in that manner because I didn't want to, cause a big thing out there. But really, I should have, hit her hard with the scriptures, because she was just out of her place for saying something anyway. And I initially told her when she first came up not to say anything, but just listen. You're welcome to listen. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33. It says, "For the Heavenly Father is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church." So, this is the reason why I told her, to hold your peace. I was stumbling over my words, that you can see in the video, because I actually was irritated. You know what I'm saying? I had to kind of like keep it together, at the same time. Like I said, I normally would have a woman come up out of order. I would normally get up on it real quickly with the scriptures and rebuke her. You know what I'm saying? And so, this is the reason why you women should hold your peace. You gonna come up, you sit in silence, hold your peace. If you got a husband at home, well, that's your husband at home. It's not for you to be running your mouth and putting your little 2 cents in, while we're teaching out there. First Timothy chapter 2 verse 10, it says, let's go to verse 11. It says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." So you're supposed to be in silence, man. You're supposed to be learning, all right, from your man. If you don't have a man, just hey, sit there and listen. Be quiet, We don't need you to teach us, all right? As far as you women out there, man. That's the main issue with women. They think they can teach you because of this soft society we live in. All right. It says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the men, but to be in silence." So, hey, this is for you women, man. All right, you women are to be in silence, because the Lord is dealing with his men. All right, the Lord is dealing with his men. All right, and the women, you have your order you're supposed to be in. All right, you under us. All right, the men. We're over you women. All right, I know you don't like to hear it that way. All right, but that's what it is. All right, we're over you. 1 Corinthians 11. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick before I go here. We over you women. So you learned disorder under Esau, but all right, the Most High, his son, all right, and his men, which is us, we're all about order. 1 Corinthians 11 and starting at verse, let's start at the top. Verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Yahushua. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is the Most High, Yahweh. So you're out of order. You know, you're not above us. You're beneath us, man. In your order, man. The Most High, his son, men, women, and then of course the children after that. All right, we don't need you to teach us or try to instruct us on anything. All right, let's go back to Revelation 21 and verse 3. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. So the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. Point blank into the period. All right, we don't need you women trying to come up and put your little 2 cents in. Just be in silence, man. All right, scripture. What was that? King Solomon in the book of Ecclesiastes. Let's go to there real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. So first of all, keep your foot, meaning what? Control yourself. All right, control yourself. All right, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. Tabernacle is another way of saying house. All right. It says, verse 2, be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou art upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. And this is for the men mainly. So you women, you're supposed to be in silence, especially. Like the scriptures had said, you know. Be in silence. You don't need your 2 cents. Just hey, hold your peace. I'm saying it very, very so-called nicely. Hold your peace. Just like I said it to my, this lady, hey, hold your peace, Because sometimes in spirit having where, we get on you women real hard, man, because you just out of order right now. You got to learn order. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to say all praise and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, Ba'al Shem Chak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.